Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com. Today is Thursday, June the 10th, 2010. Today, the market had a really big move to the upside, but smart money said, I don't think so. Check this out. Okay, this is a chart of the NASDAQ. This is a 6-month chart. Each one of these candlesticks is 1 day. And the first thing you want to look at when you're short or when you're looking for we've already told you that we believe that the market was going to bounce today. It was probably likely, and that's what happened. Then the next thing you want to look at is it still showing uh, signs of weakness? Is it developing improperly to be a really strong bull trend? And yes, the answer to that question is yes. Uh, we showed you yesterday the Dow Jones Industrial Average had the inverted hammer, really strong inverted hammer there. Also, the S&P's got it. And then today, what we have here is a big move to the upside, but a big gap below us. That's not copacetic. That's not good. So, uh, let it do what it wants to do. This is a continuation signal here, so it could continue to press a little bit higher. But the end result is this is going to fail, and when it does, this is going to fill down here, right back where you were. So you will see price right back down here again. And if you've watched our analysis every night, we've given you all kinds of reasons to not trust this market. And here's another one, or the one we've been talking about most recently. A low point here on the MACD, low point here on the MACD, that's trending lower. At the same time, you've got, let me get the tools out, make sure everybody sees that. That one's already marked. Low points here, it's trending lower. Low points here are trending higher. That's a bearish divergence. You do not want to trust this. This is not really the bottom. This is going to end up breaking down, and that's going to take you below 2100. So it's still bearish there. Also, volume. Always check volume with price. You've got right here, price has superseded the previous day's candlestick, bullishly engulfing it, right? Right. The volume does not support it. Volume does not bullishly engulf the previous day's sell volume, and the previous day's sell volume was weak. This red line right here across this is your average, for the moving average of the volume, and this is very weak activity on the volume side. What we're seeing here is a big bounce, a kind of relief bounce. We've sold off a lot. You had some oversold indicators, and so you're getting a bounce. But if you're thinking this is time to go buy into this market, I'm telling you, don't do it. If you bet against me, I will take your money. I've been doing it consistently. I'm not wrong today either. So let's look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I'm going to go over that one more time. Okay, here's the Dow Jones chart, 6-month. Each one of these candlesticks is a day. You can see our calls on here from long to short. The same indications are on this chart as well. The reason why I wanted to start off with the NASDAQ is it shows the gap better. Here you don't see it. So you have the bullish engulfing signal of the previous day, but volume does not engulf the previous day's volume, so it's not trustworthy. Basically, the market's had a big move, but smart money's not behind it. Now, I've got a couple other items that tell me the same thing. If you look at the MPT rating, which is a proprietary indicator we use at PerfectStockAlert.com to tell us what smart money's doing, it came in at 03. That's our short signal. That's the strongest bear signal we have. And that's telling us smart money is not behind the buying of this rally here. So yeah, you need to be shorting it. That's the key there. Okay. Also, if you go back and you look at Apple, the market was up exponentially, and you didn't even have a bullish engulfing the previous down day on Apple. We'll show that real quick. Here's the chart of Apple, 6-month chart. Each one of these candlesticks is a day. You'll notice yesterday's sell signal, very bearish, pretty good volume, above average, and today's buy activity did not even engulf the previous day. That doesn't show a lot of conviction there on the side of smart money. And this is where smart money plays. These key stocks that are the leaders, as it were, they're still looking very bearish. Also, we can find the same condition with Microsoft, Cisco. Let's have a look. Here we have Microsoft. Couldn't even get up off the ground today. Uh, you got a gain of 21 cents, but she's just tiny. And the volume, again, note the volume. Always note the volume. Still below the about the average, but nothing supporting a major rally here. Here we have Cisco, and you can see volume is on the sell side, and you had actually a loss today on Cisco. So all that market pumping, is just pump and dump, in my opinion. So stay short and short, short, short. Do not fall for this hoopla they're spinning in the media. You guys know better than that. Okay, the Dow Jones Industrial Average again. We told you guys yesterday that there were 3 case scenarios here. You had high likely yeah, potential for the bounce here, like we had back here. You had the inverted hammer, then a bounce, and went against you for a while, and then ended up falling down. We got the exact same situation happening all over again. It's nothing new here. Weaker volume, but everything else is basically still the same. So the move to the upside is not a surprise there. Here's the deal. I said yesterday you could not do this, or it was highly unlikely, okay? It's so unlikely, in fact, I'm not even thinking about it. It's just way out there. And let me tell you why you can't do that. You were at this level before and you rallied to this point and you got shot down, okay? What has now changed between this time and this time? Why can you now make it up there? All right, back here you had certain fundamentals in play, and now you know about Hungary. Now you know the unemployment data was worse than expected. So how are you now going to run back up here? You're not. And everybody who's paying attention to anything knows that stuff. So what's actually uh, going to happen, or could happen, I should say, is a move to this level. All right, back up here. All right, previous previous resistance here is going to develop again at that same level. Okay, just happens to coincide with the upper Bollinger Band line, which is a resistance level, the 50-day moving average at resistance level, and all that stuff. So even if you made a move out of here, you would find yourself peaking at this area and rolling over to form the other shoulder we talked about last night. Watch that video if you want more analysis on that. And that's um, the what a lot of guys are calling for, and it's possible that it happened there. There's also a possibility that you'll just keep bouncing around in this level, okay, like you've been doing here, and then out of the blue, boom, you're gone, okay? You just break down. So in all those cases, you're going to break down. So stay on the short side. Use this bounce as an opportunity to be going short, all right? Not going long. Don't fall for that, market hype stuff out there. Really think it through. There's fear, there's greed, and there's logic. I've just given you a very simple reason to know you cannot make a new move up here and go higher. You don't have the fundamentals to do it. And on top of that, I've got a couple aces up my sleeve. I'm already thinking ahead, the end of June, what comes the end of June. Let's see, California's got to come up with their budget. They're going to need to bail out probably. At the same time, we know that the unemployment data was bad this month, probably going to be worse next month. I got that stuff working in my favor. So bulls really have no catalyst to make any substantial move higher. I think that's why smart money is staying out of it and they're shorting. I think that's why you're seeing low volume behind the rally days. Yeah, there's no reason to be a bull here. You need to be a bear, and that's how you're going to make money. If you can't do that, step out, get in cash, plain and simple. Okay? All right. If you haven't been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, man, you're missing out. We have made all kinds of awesome calls, which means all kinds of awesome money for everybody who pays attention. And it's 100% free, so that's awesome. All we ask in return is you refer a friend. Tell somebody, anybody, to go check us out. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or I'll hit you with a stick. All right? Let's look at the disclaimer. The disclaimer, the information provided here, and you can read. I know a lot of people have been asking about different charts they want me to look at and everything. I'm working on how I'm going to get those all fit in, but right now I have only a limited amount of time to do every night's analysis. So rather than, I need to make sure I cover all the market stuff that is most pertinent to us before I go on and do that other stuff. So I'm still working on it. No, don't give up on me here. We'll get it happen, and maybe I'll use Friday as a more of a just cover all the charts everybody asked me to look at or something like that. We'll look into that, but it's coming. All right. God bless. Enjoy the evening. Keep looking for the short opportunity because this market's going to break down. Just think of it this way: if this was a strip poker game, right now bulls are down to like a jock strap and two socks. All right. Yeah.